Hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're up to day 7. I think it's day 7. Seems like day 7. Yeah, definitely day 7 of my day-to-day adventures through SnowRunner. We are in North Carolina, and basically we are on it. Oops. Let's try that again. And basically, yeah, we're 90% of the way delivering this Curtainside trailer up to the retreat up here in order to finish our first task in Flatland, which is dinner is served. So we just got to climb up this hill and we will be done. I had hoped to get this done yesterday, but we didn't quite make it. So today will be another day of continuing to scout, but if I can possibly get a good wiggle on, it might be our last day. Knowing my timing though, we'll probably not quite get it all done. So tomorrow no doubt we'll do a little bit of scouting and then start with a truck. But for the moment, there we go. Dinner is served. That was so fast, I barely had any time to worry. Chefs are already cooking up a storm. Would you like to try our signature smothered cooling towers? Don't know about that. Maybe. Alright, maybe not. So we'll just run down here, because I'm 99% sure that there is a upgrade just down here. And there is, so we'll grab that. And this one is the engageable diff for the FEM37. Fantastic. We'll take one of them. And we'll head back. Now we've got to head back and get the other trailer, because I couldn't pull them both at once with the whoa, that was very, very close. Yeah, couldn't pull them both with the Chev. So now I'm just going to have a little look here and see if there's a way that we might be able to cut down through to that other road. So I'll just pull up here, because we sort of looked up before. So I wonder if we were brave, we should be able to come sort of down here, and then kick over this way. So let's see if we can do that, because there's nothing else to do along that route. Now this could end up very badly, or it might be perfect. We will see. Basically, yes, we want to head back to where we left the Scout service trailer, or whatever it was. No, off-road something or other trailer. Oh wow, this is fairly steep. Okay, well, that looks alright, as long as there's no horrible ditches in the way. We'll just run down there. Not bad. Also looks okay. A little bit rocky. Okay. Yep, so we need to just be wary of that guy. There's the road down there. So now we just got to come around and avoid the big rocks. Yeah, that's pretty good. So that was coming downhill, that was pretty nice. And that brings us back onto the path, not far from the muddy intersection. So now this was a really slow one to go through the mud, so I'm going to see if we can work our way around this side without a trailer on. It is a bit angly. We've got a tree there we could winch from if we had to. I think we'll be right. section that we'll need to play with later. No, not that way. So we'll work our way back towards the steel factory. We make metal beams and metal rolls, where we left that little Scout fuel carrier. We're going to top up our fuel and then grab the other trailer that we want for Old Barn. Nearly missed our turn. Alright, off we go. Fill up on the way through, we'll fill up on the way back, because we're only going a little bit further up here to find that trailer there. Here it is. Okay, so now it'll be a lot easier to pull this along now that we've got it attached to the track, to the Chev. Refuel. Make sure the top's full. Okay, so we've got full tank. Let's head on through and see what else we can find. So I'll try not to crash into this barrier this time by slowing down a bit earlier. Back up sort of northwards now at the central eastern side of the map. I think there's a watchtower, is the first thing we're going to be looking for. So this time, instead of going around to the right, we're going to head around to the left. I might just have a little quick check of the map, because I know there's a watchtower up here somewhere, I just can't remember where it is. And there it is, you can see it sticking out at the top of the trees. It's hiding now. Let's just have a little stop and a look. So, right. Yep, that's where we are. So we're going to go across here, turn up here, and head up this way. So I'll just mark that. Well, I'll mark that bit there, and then that bit there, and then sort of up here, so we know we're going up that way. We want to open up the watchtower on the way so we can see what else is there. Okay, so it's a bit of a sneaky path. lock on so we keep the wheels moving nicely. Don't get lost. Again, it's probably going to be, would have been easier coming up here without the trailer on the back, but you know, kill two birds with one stone, so I reckon. There we go. It's just Watchtower not far away. And looks like a contest. So have a little look. So I've opened up the map. Alright, I've opened up quite a lot of the map actually with that Watchtower. That's pretty good. So we've got some tasks and things over here. We've got an upgrade there. We've got this contest right here where we are. We've got a couple of other tasks along the way and a task there. Alright, well let's see what we can actually, let's have a quick look at this contest first. So it's another one of these to go to the checkpointy type ones. Okay, so yep. So you're sort of following that path. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, we'll do that. Now, once again, we'll try and get bronze with this because pretty much I've got a trailer on the back and that ain't going to really help me to do this quickly. But we'll do it slowly and at least we'll have got it done. So we're heading now for the first checkpoint down here somewhere. Lots of objectives we've picked up because of that Watchtower. Yeah, so here we go, here's the first spot. Hooray! So yeah, needless to say, chance of getting anything other than bronze for this is 0 because we're pulling a trailer and we're in the Chev. So we know that should probably have that on. Yeah, we know we're not going to scorch around this path, but that's fine. We're just here to finish it. I think there was a couple of tasks on the way, so we'll activate those as we go. Obviously we have to go around here to the left. Sure where that path goes, but still. Alright, so we've reached the second checkpoint. Hey. On silver time and we still haven't even got to the third checkpoint. About 5. And now we're on bronze, so it now makes no difference how much longer we take, but that's okay. Again, we'll probably do this in about 5.5 minutes. Checkpoint 3. Oh, here's another task. Grab that as we go past. The fish aren't biting. Okay, fine. We'll do that later on. Yes, at least you still do get some money and market offers completed, even if you do this in 20 minutes. It doesn't matter. So that suits us pretty well. A stricken truck. Yep, we'll do that later on as well. See if we can get over here. Just, oh, decided to wobble a bit. So now we've just got to get to the finish line. And we'll have got our, I don't know, whatever you get for bronze time. Oh, 4.5 minutes, not 5.5. So there we go. So we picked up 1,400 credits. Got to be pretty happy with that. So we'll just detach this trailer here and head back this way just to pick up at the task we saw at the cooling towers. I'm not sure what it is, but there was one there. So we'll just nip back and find it. We'll also try not to ram the posts there. Towering issues, oh, of course, so the cooling towers. Okey doke. So we picked that up. So we've still got the upgrade there to get. But that's fine. Right. We did activate towering issues, didn't we? Ooh, now I'm second guessing myself. Of course we did. Rightio. Let's go and get that little trailer and continue on up. We don't want to do the fish aren't biting. We're in the middle of Old Barn, thank you. So for Old Barn, I'll just show you where we're going. Facing north. So we're going to follow this road up and gradually follow it around, hopefully, till it meets us there. That's the plan. Pretty sure there's a task around here somewhere. Oh, I could be wrong. There's a warehousey thing. there's a fuel station. Because we got lots of money. $2 a litre. We'll buy some cheap fuel. So that's pretty neat that we've got a fuel station here at just $2 a litre. That, yeah, that will be useful. Now heading straight towards our destination, just up to the right. Yeah, oh barn, I wish everyone had your ethic. Simply superb. We can agree on that much, right? Sure we can. And you can give me 7,250 coins. Nice. And there's a trailer here. But it must be a mission sort of trailer. Okay, fine. Actually, while I'm here, I know I'm virtually topped up, but I'll steal a teeny bit of his fuel. Right. So now we are topped up again. Let's see how we go heading across the top of the map. So we'll come up the eastern side. So now we're going to go across the northern side. Actually, why don't I show you? So on the map, there we go. So we started down the bottom here in the southeast corner. We ran across here and found the farm and did the old barn pickup and the dinner is served one. That's where the little scout fuel trailer is. We haven't been down here yet, so we need to go that way at some stage. And then we came up here to the retreat that was up here. And we also came up this way to find the watchtower, and then we've run around here and up there. So you can sort of see we're doing all right at opening up the map. We're going to now come across the top here, see if we can find that watchtower, and open up the sort of the northern side. So just going to continue on this main road for starters. Whoa. Don't fall over, don't be an idiot. Losing control there a little bit. So we're going across a dam. There's like memories of Smithfield Dam. Smithfield. It's back in Michigan. But this is a bigger one. Okay, this way. So we'll follow this path up and around. See what we can find on the main road. It was a crack. No, it was just water. So keep heading this way for the minute. And that'll bring us through to a gateway to Pineline Bay. Alright, cool. Well, we might go through and do that. Let's head through to Pineline Bay. Right, off we go. So we're in Pineline Bay. Actually, I should just have a quick look at the map. And you can see we've come through here on the island that we couldn't get to before. So what I'm going to do is sneak up here, find that watchtower, hop over to here, and then come back. So it's a little bit of a side trip into Pineline Bay to finish off the outstanding scouting that we hadn't quite finished before. Turn left here, head up and try and find that watchtower. Just got to be careful of the ruts in the road with our little wheels, that we don't get tipped over. Off the road and get back onto the grass, because we're less likely to get a silly angle. Come through to that side. So I'm just going to stop here because I'm not sure which way to go. Okay, now I'm sure. I'm going to follow this path. We should be able to make it to the watchtower. There is the watchtower, so we're definitely going the right way. And watch those ruts. And a little bridge. That's more the sort of bridge you'd expect on a road like this. Like that other one we found yesterday. Here's the watchtower. Alright, so this will open up the last watchtower of Pineline Bay. It's pretty cool. And we're going to keep on going and head down to that area, which I think is the port, which is basically straight ahead down here. Good. Nice and steady. Oh, there's the drop bridge that we have to fix later on. Man, there's some nastiness going on here. Yeah, that was truly nasty. Just going to check again. Okay, so we want to make a right-hand turn here, which kind of is what I expected. And we'll head on down and find the port. nasty rutty type roads along here, aren't they? Oh, that looks like a port just down there. This is the port area. A service spot just here, so we'll do a repair on ourself and then replenish. Just a quick look at the map. So there's a contest there called Literally on a Timer, and there's a task over here called Spare Parts. So let's come over towards spare parts, put our incredibly bright headlights on. And we've found a semi-trailer with fuel in it. Beautiful. Which we can have, because it told us that it was a fuel semi-trailer, blah blah blah. So that's useful. We will move that to a more suitable spot. It's always nice to have some fuel. So I'll head out of here. Once again, apologies for the darkness because our lights are broken. So it's going to make it a little bit harder to see where we're going. Point going across that bridge because it's needs to be fixed. It's part of a contract. So we're going to head back now and pretty much head back into Flatlands. So we're going to come back to that gateway we came through, but we'll come a slightly different way to the way we came. So unfortunately, yes, the road has been broken there and we don't get to fix it. So we have to use this rather yucky detour to go around. You can't use that road there. It's a pity because it looks nice and shiny. There are no tasks around here either, so we just keep on zooming through. Just use a winch to get us going a little more. Rejoin that road. This is what we were missing out on. And we come across another rock slide, which is rather annoying, and we can't fix that one either. So we sort of have to just go around, which in our little Scout, how does that look? Ooh, that doesn't look very good, does it? It looks a bit scary. We'll just go back a bit, come back, go around a bit further. Ooh. A bit keen there, trying to cut that off a bit too much, so come this side of that tree. Yep. Around there. Oh, pickle. Pump. Rightio, See, that's how we wreck our headlights, like running into trees. Now we're almost back. That's where we turned off to go and find the watchtower. So we are now almost back to the spot where we go through the gateway. Just a bit nervous of that broken bitumen. All good. And then we can get back into Flatlands again. Alright, so we sort of did a bit of a side trip there and found the watchtower in Pineline Bay. So now we'll come back here into Flatlands, and I think there's a watchtower pretty close to here. Can't see much going on here. Some trees and the lights on the main road. That's about it. Let's get on with it. So I'm going to come along here, and then I'm going to turn left to find the watchtower that's up here somewhere. First of all, we'll turn left to avoid that little detour. So I'm just going to stop and have a quick peek at the map here. Yeah, so there's the watchtower, and I'm pretty sure I can take this path up to it. Kind of feel like I want to put my lights on. See what we can find once we come up to this watchtower up here. Don't think there's any fuel trailers up this way. We are a bit stuck for fuel trailers. I think we're just going to run on our own fuel for a bit. I think it's the left, but we'll just check. Oh yes, definitely the left. Yep, definitely the left. I guess when in doubt, when you're hunting a watchtower, you aim uphill. It'd be nice if we could get up there, but that's very, very steep and some nasty big rocks. We might think about coming down that way, maybe. Let's have a look here. What do we got? Yeah, see again, a great big rocky ridge getting in the way. Although we could almost get through there, because we want to get onto that other road. So let's see if we can do that. See if we can climb up here and then through to there. Pretty steep. In fact, it's very steep, and I think we're trying to knock down a tree, which never helps. Try that again. Over this way, everyone. It's incredibly steep. But look at us go. We're a little mountain goat. Mountain Chev. And there's the road we were looking for. So that cut off a little bit of time. I know where the watchtower can't be far away. Should we have a look at the map? Oh, it's around there. Okay. It's over there somewhere. Oh, there it is. You'd think that I would be able to just run straight down there, but maybe not. Let's stick to the more safety conscious one. Right, so that is the road. Wow, that's a pretty amazing little road there. Very much just a dippy dip. Right, yeah, that's better. Again, some nasty big rocks just getting in the way. Ta-da! Alright, so not too bad, nothing much to see though. So we're up here now. So now we kind of want to get back down over to here. I reckon we can run straight down there. Let's try it. From here, straight down to there, over to there, and then head on that way. Let's go back the way we came. And do a bit more scouting. This could be really, really scary. Or it might work out really, really well. Oh, it looks a little bit like a rocky drop off there, doesn't it? Does to me. Shall we try it anyway? Sure. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, apart from that, and that, and maybe a bit of that. Oh, and definitely that. Let's get on our wheels. Or not. Okay, well we did okay. I'm not super upset. Can we pull ourselves around this tree? No, we can't. And pull this way. So a little bit of winchiness has got to happen now because we've just landed a bit too close to that tree to be able to do anything useful. I'm just trying to get around it if we can. Nope. It's proving to be a bit annoying. Is there a tree up that way that I can winch on? Not really. Yes, because we're so close to that tree, it's going to be a bit of a pain. All right. I should be able to bring myself around there with a bit of luck. Come on, you can do it. Come on, winchiness. Let's grab the side. Just randomly trying anywhere I can at the moment. To try and get us off this tree. That's better. And there we go. Right, so we're still getting some pretty funky angles going on, but now we're cooking. So we're just a bit unlucky with the way we bounced down over that big rock. The rest of it was pretty good. Whew, almost ran off the edge of that cliff. That's what happens when you look for where the blue marker is and don't look where the road goes. Big jump there too. Alright, so the Chev is doing a great job of staying on its wheels most of the time, despite my efforts. I'm going to head up this way, see what we can find. Again, what watch for those ruts in the road. So I'm pretty sure there's a task or a contest or something up here. Contest, and again I think it's one of these visit the 5 points sort of thing, and again I don't care about the time. We will not do this in 1 minute 50. What is it? Visit the first, visit the second, visit the third, visit the final. Yep, so pretty much that's what we'll do. Oops, better say start. No point just clicking on it. Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go. Right, so we got it going this time. And then again, it's just a matter of following this path. And we'll do that, but we'll be very, very slow. So I think gold is ridiculously quick. And bronze is like 2 minutes, and I reckon we'll be more like 4. But as is the Weasel on Wheels way, we don't really care about how slow we are in contests. I just don't want to crash into everything. So here's our first case of ridiculously slow going. No winch points ahead of us, so we can't drag ourselves out. We've just got to drive out and take the time. So we'll do that. So far we've got the first checkpoint. This is the second checkpoint. Checkpoint. Now we're already on to silver time. We'll be on to bronze time. Now we're on bronze time. Oh, that was quick. So we still haven't even got to the third checkpoint yet. So from here on, it doesn't matter how slow we are. Third, and now we just got to get to the finish line. Which we will do. It's just it'll take us quite a while. So yes, if you were looking to get gold for these, I probably wouldn't use the Chev, and I probably wouldn't, I don't know, there must be some shortcuts you can take, because we're so far off the time, so there must be something you can do to cut some of the distance off or something, or possibly just using a truck that's got bigger wheels, etc., and it's generally faster. I don't know. But we're, again, every contest here in North Carolina, we are miles off being competitive with it. But I don't care. Here we go. Ta-da! So I'm pretty happy about that. We've finished that one in about 3.5 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. Now I thought that's what I saw. So there's a task up here called Cliffhanger. So what I might do is see if I can sneak up and around like this to get up there. Because we're sort of pretty close to it, so we might as well go and find out what that one is. I'm pretty sure it's a recovery type task where we're recovering a Scout, I think it is, as in a Scout 800. So just be careful of the edge, don't fall off the edge. Is the Scout 800. Yep. So Cliffhanger, we'll accept that. And we need to take this to the island house. Where's the island? Oh, straight around the north. The island house. Okay, which is very near to that upgrade we saw before. All right, so what we're going to do is we'll get this guy. And we might see if we can sneaky peeky get him down onto this road. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can do that. I'm going to refuel myself because I'm running out of fuel. I'll take it from my roof rack first because I might need to use his fuel for himself. Scout. Alright, so let's get back it up here. Across here. Let's see if we can sneak down that very sneaky way. Maybe asking a bit much. There, I think. That's not too bad. Any trees in the way? Yeah, there's always trees in the way. Good. Gets us down onto the road that I was looking for. Worked out very well. Follow this road around and that'll take us back to the main road. It's, it goes across the dam. We've got to go back across the dam and over to the island house. Now, unfortunately I can't winch anything because I'm already winching the Scout, but that's alright, we're almost through. And then we're going to make it up here. I think is where the main road is. We've got a building here, which is actually a garage, I think. Yep, pretty sure that's the garage. I'll just leave the little Scout there. And have a little look ourselves in here. What's that red? Okay. in here, we don't have much at all. We have a garage. Well, let's see what we can do in the garage. Right, in the garage. Okay, we can't do much at all until we've done some tasks. Okay, so that's annoying because it would have been nice to be able to repair our truck there, but we can't. Now, what have we got as well? Okay, so it's coming up for 7 o'clock, so we've got a little bit of time yet. An hour, so that's all right. So there's not much we can do here at the moment, but later on we'll get a garage, so that'll be good. So we'll get our little Scout. Alright. And we're going to head around the main road. Over to the fuel station where we can refuel. I think we're going to run out of time, so I'm going to stop when we get to the dam. I think. It's a pity I couldn't prepare the shed there. That would have been very nice, because we would then have been able to get our lights back again. It is what it is. We'll just make it up here to the dam, and we'll park for the day, I think. So we've done pretty well again today. It's still a very scouty sort of day, but that's what I expect. We finished off the dinner is served tasks by taking that Curtainside trailer. We did the first contest, Hardships Along the Way, to scout through the points sort of on the water's edge, which is fine. Got bronze for that, of course. We then went back and delivered the Scout Offroad Scout trailer. So that completed the old barn task. And we've just finished the What Is It contest. And we'll be halfway through Cliffhanger. So that's pretty cool. So we might just stop there though, because we're sort of on the dam. And I think that's going to be time for us. What have we got? Yes, 7:56. So for once I'm actually going to stop a little early. Spot on time. But that's a pretty good day's work for us. We've done well. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Another day down, another day of scouting down, and I'm reckoning that tomorrow is probably, in fact, will be our last day of pure scouting, and we'll start to bring a truck in and do something useful after that. Anyhow, that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye.